Start the review. We're going
out of my way, I'm coming with thunder and lightning and striking. I'm inviting you all to the storm. Feel the pain that I'm trying to contain. My heart is black. Blood in my veins.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy RC3ENT. And the good brothers are getting ready to come at y'all with the Evolution review. The show wasn't too bad overall. Had some botches and some mishaps, but we'll get into that. So we'll go ahead and kick it off with the first match of the night. What was it?
It was Trish and Lita versus Alicia Fox and Mickey James with Alexa Bliss.
When I tell you Alicia Fox makes us look bad, she makes us look bad.
Big facts.
Yes. How do you miss your cue, cuz? Like, you don't know. Y'all didn't rehearse the match. Obviously, you had to because they kind of elderly. So, you had to rehearse it.
Elderly.
Trish
and Lita look good.
You know what?
Match.
Okay.
Like, they ain't missed a step.
Look.
They still got it.
Still got it.
You looking at me like that?
Damn. Oh, my. Alicia has been on the road in the ring nonstop for the whole time Trish and Lita have been gone. And she missing cues like that.
She's won one championship and lost it to Melina.
Tyra Banks wannabe head ass.
Like Trish and Lita look good. They still got it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Trish is.
Of course, they came out with the dub because Alexa wasn't in the match. So
and Mickey James took the pin from
I don't understand that part of the match.
Oh, Trish pinned her.
Yeah, why would Trish pin Mickey James? You should have pinned Alicia Fox.
I mean, Mickey also don't really got nothing to gain or lose from losing.
I guess.
She's just there.
And then, like, of course, like,
help talent.
Nobody cares about Alicia. Like, I hope that she is in the next round of releases that WWE does because
or just release her. Period.
I will say that was a good way of starting the show off. It was a nice way.
Yeah.
Kicking off.
It caught your attention. It wasn't like a sleeper match. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely a good starter.
He knows all the match orders. I don't.
The next match was, I think it was the Battle Royal.
Yeah, the Battle Royal.
I'm disappointed in the.
None of our picks won. Let's just throw that out there.
I'm not disappointed in the Battle Royal itself. The Battle Royal was pretty good. I'm disappointed in the winner. I thought for sure that either Asuka or Ember Moon were going to win. Mm-hmm. But they ended up giving it to Nia Jax, probably because of the Roman debacle and all.
Don't listen to him. Listen to him.
Which I understand. Like you wanna pay tribute to Roman and all that. I mean, the nigga ain't retired. He just injured. Like ain't like his career over. But you know, WWE logic and all that.
Let's also say that Michelle McCool still got it.
Yeah,
McCool.
To be honest, I wish she could have lasted a little bit longer.
Yeah, how did Ivory last the longest out of ever?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Everybody?
Everybody. Actually, Ivory still looked good. Alundra Blaze still looked good. Like
they all pretty much still look good.
I want to give one highlight of the match was on Mandy. She was getting a lot of
Mandy was
and she eliminated Sonya, who was her best friend. So maybe we'll see something with that happen on Tuesday. With
Mandy Rose is a definite future women's champion. Either on Raw or SmackDown. Like, she has the look. She ain't too bad in the ring. Mandy could win the title tomorrow night by surprise or Tuesday night by surprise, and I wouldn't even be upset. So,
there's also another little spot that in the match that I should call this when we thought Ember and I
Zelina Vega
came out of nowhere, and we thought that she was going to win that match because that was it was a really, really good like little tidbit surprise that they did that, and
she's another one. She's definitely another future women's champion.
Zelina Vega is going to become champion for sure.
And Zelina can still wrestle. Like, keep that in mind. Zelina can actually wrestle. Like,
she's not just a manager like most managers are. Yeah. She can perform and manage.
I love her in her manager role, but like Zelina can win. She can get it done in the ring. Yeah.
She was Rosita and Sarita in TNA, so she was pretty good.
She was Knockouts tag team champion.
But did y'all see that little tribute that they did with Nia Jax and Tamina to Roman Reigns, where they did the that was actually pretty sweet.
Moving on.
He doesn't like Roman Reigns, if y'all can't tell. He likes Joe.
I don't like Roman, but I do hope that the big dog makes a big recovery. Cancer ain't nothing to really joke about, so.
We'll still crack and talk about it here and there.
Get well soon, big dog.
Big facts.
From the WWE fans.
Next match?
Next match was the
Mae Young Classic Finals.
Oh, now that was good.
We got to tell them what it was.
Hold on, wait.
It was between Toni Storm and Io Shirai.
Toni Storm is a snack.
She's really, really good.
YouTube, she is a snack. And
Shirai is not too bad herself either.
Io Shirai was pretty cool.
That match was going to be good.
And he told us
Io Shirai is agile. Like
her moonsault gets hang time on me.
That was
For
a
real.
really underrated match. I thought
You
it was
just
really
see how
good.
quick that she gets to the top rope.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
She is
Yeah,
quick.
Her
she
moonsault-
climbed up there.
And
fast.
she has probably the best moonsault.
Better than
Probably right
Charlotte.
now.
Yeah, better than Charlotte. Charlotte's just too tall to
Yeah.
be doing the moonsault.
Tony and Io both have bright futures in WWE. I hope to see both of them like
Yeah.
on the main roster at some point.
I guess nothing too much. I guess nothing too much to say about it. Tony Storm with the win. She deserved it.
Yeah.
It took her 2 finishers though, but that was probably expected. Like
Yeah.
nobody really wins off one finisher anymore.
True WWE.
But I had no complaints about the match. It
Yeah, the match was
good from start to
straight.
finish.
No botches, pretty good.
No,
So-
that was the only match of the night that didn't have any botches.
No, it was a couple. The NXT women's side didn't have.
Oh yeah, that match was actually next.
No, it was the 6
No, the 6-woman
I
tag
keep
match.
forgetting. See, that's
No,
in my mind. 'Cause
okay,
that match
okay.
right there.
So we had the 6-woman tag match.
The Riot
we had the
Squad
Riot Squad versus Bailey and Natalia.
Natalia.
This match to me felt weird. I felt like something was missing.
Something
It
was
felt like
off.
it felt like they were building
Yeah.
up to something, but
And
maybe
then they
they
didn't
just
do it. Like
I don't
Vince
know.
pulled the
I
plug.
honestly thought that somebody like forgot what they were going to do.
Yeah, or
it's
like
just-
somebody like missed a cue here and there or
Yeah.
something. Like somebody was
It was
off.
It was a lot of
very
awkward.
off.
It was a lot of awkward
Yeah.
tags.
There was a lot
It
of
was-
finishers.
It was weird because you had the Riot Squad literally like hitting their best shots, literally
Yeah.
destroying Sasha. It felt
Dominating
like they were
Sasha.
building up to
Destroying-
something.
Yeah, like-
destroying them.
A
I don't
Bailey,
know,
Natty
like-
heel turn or something, but then nothing ever
Yeah,
happened.
then,
It just
like,
ended the
I
match.
don't know.
Yeah, then like Natty and Bailey were literally sitting
Yeah.
on the floor for like a very
Yeah.
long time.
And it's not to say it was a bad match. It just something about it felt off. Something felt weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I hope that Sasha turns heel at some point. Like,
Tomorrow, please.
her career, like
needs a heel turn
She
back.
should
She needs to
be-
be
yeah.
revamped.
she should be at a better spot than she is
Yeah.
now. Like they
But
could
Vince
have done
McMahon
that.
don't like his black folks. Yeah, I said it. You know he don't like his
But,
black people
my-
like that.
But the match ended.
I
with,
wouldn't go that far.
I'm going that far. Look at Bobby. Look at Sasha. Look at him.
But the match ended with all three hitting their like tribute moves to some of their favorite wrestlers.
Yeah.
Natty with the double sharpshooter. Bailey with
Bailey
the
elbow
Macho
drop.
Man elbow drop, and then Sasha
Sasha
with
with
the
a
apron.
god-
I have
a god awful frog.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That was my
Yeah.
huge complaint about this match was the frog splash from Sasha Banks. Like,
Like her,
there's so many people in the WWE that do frog splashes that you can learn from, but you don't get no hang time. Your leg be lagging in the back. You just.
I love Sasha more than the next person, but if she gonna pay tribute to Eddie, you gotta
You
give
gotta
her the
do it
frog
right.
splash.
You
we
gotta do
also
better.
got to talk about like when she did that move. We all thought that she was gonna go for a dive.
Yeah,
and that was a
by
big
Sasha.
botch. I think she was supposed to probably flip over the put her foot on the second rope, but she put it on the first one.
I think that she was probably supposed to flip into their arms.
Yeah.
But it didn't
Like I
work.
said, I love Sasha more than the next guy, but Sasha got to stop going for
Them
these
back
moves.
injuries
Yeah.
messed
She's too
her up.
fragile.
She got to stop
Facts.
going for these moves.
I
Like
feel-
she ain't a high flyer. Sasha
No.
not.
She was a high flyer, but that Charlotte feud messed her up completely.
So
Because
you
she got
gotta-
injured every match they had.
So
But yeah, but
The moral of the story is if you're gonna pay homage, don't fuck it up.
But yeah, it was the winners were Natty, Sasha, and Bailey. So in the next match was NXT Championship match.
That
a
was
really
the
good
shot
match.
Yes.
of the night
Really
to
good
all
match.
of us. To be
Yeah.
honest, we weren't
100%.
expecting
And it
that.
made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah,
I mean,
it did.
You had a
He
you had a
actually
solid-
called it.
yeah, you
Lesnar
had-
called it.
You had a solid match between Baszler and Sane, and nothing that it lived up to expectations. You had some hard hitting action, but the shot came from the other two
Other two of
UFC
the
four
four
horsewomen
Yeah.
coming in to save Shane the last minute, helping her.
Unexpectedly.
And then
Which was, it was pretty predictable.
Yeah.
that
Once
would
they
happen.
started helping her, like once Kyrie threw her into Four Horsemen, it was wraps. You already knew that she wasn't going to be able to retain that championship.
Yeah.
But the thing that I think we were all confused about was that when the what's her name, Duke, when she
Yeah.
grabbed Kyrie,
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
like no
No
disqualification.
disqualification. And the referee just
Like
looked
the ref
Just let it
legit
happen.
watched her grab Kyrie and
On some
then
goofy
call for
stuff.
the bell or
Yeah.
nothing
The
like
refs
that.
were
So-
kind of trash.
Yeah,
No.
so there was no consistency in like the WWE rule book. Like it should have been like a DQ just for like
Yeah.
putting their hands on.
At the
the
same
competitor.
time, it was the first woman ref ever, so I give her a pass.
That's
No,
not a women ref.
she been
That-
refereeing
for a
wow.
while.
She's been a referee.
It wasn't
for
her
a while.
first night.
The
She
first
does
time
not-
the first time she refereed was on the
She's
NXT
been on other events
show,
on TV.
Yeah.
Shorty built like a
It
cat.
was a different atmosphere, so I
She's
give her a
swole,
pass.
swole.
I'm not gonna give her a pass for that. Like you've been like I'm pretty sure she's been watching officiating like for years. So like and, I don't know. There was just no continuity.
She need to
with
work on her
But,
referee skills.
But the
low-key.
match ended with Shayna Baszler choking out Kyrie. She never
She did not
tapped
tap out. She just passed out.
which lets the story go even further.
Yeah.
And now Shayna has two of her best friends from the Forest Women.
that.
And she's
So
also
now-
a two-time NXT Women's
two-time
Champion.
champion, first
Never
time
in
ever.
history. Yeah, first time in
two-time
history.
NXT Women's Champion.
I'm gonna bring Shayna up at when I make a point later on, but we just gonna
Yeah.
move to the next match.
Which
No,
was
next match
the
was
match of the night.
Match of the night.
Charlotte versus Becky Lynch for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Charlotte and Becky.
They showed out.
This
They
match-
showed
the
out.
house down. Big
They
time.
had only one botch in that match, and it wasn't even their fault. It was
Yeah.
the table's fault.
Yeah.
But they showed out. You expect Becky and Charlotte to put the best show on possible, and that light over there flickering. Where's Sting at? I'm not for it. I'm not for it.
His neck broke too.
But it was they showed up and showed up. I expected Charlotte to win, but she didn't, which pretty much puts the feud right now in the dirt unless they give Charlotte another opportunity down the
Nah,
line.
she don't deserve. She lost as
She-
clean.
She's
can
probably
be.
gonna end up winning the Women's Royal Rumble in January, most likely.
That's fine. Just
Yeah.
and she can challenge Ronda.
Charlotte needs to be kept out of the title picture.
She's probably not gonna be on TV for a couple of
she
weeks.
needs to be kept out of the title picture at this point for a while. Step
I don't.
back.
Yeah.
She needs to step back and give other people an opportunity. Like
But the
you
match-
lost clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, she lost clean as a whistle.
But the match itself, it had
Oh, yeah.
pretty much had everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good match.
Only
Like-
thing that irritated me though was like Charlotte wasn't even on her 2 feet when she came up off the tables and chairs and all that
Yeah,
extra
they
stuff.
kept stopping.
But
her.
then when she got put through the table, she got up the same way she got up
Which
from the
was
other
a-
spot, and they called the match,
And
which is
Becky,
crazy.
and Becky did that power bomb to the table
Now,
off that,
that
second
was
rope. That was
spot-
deadly.
yeah.
spot of the night.
Yeah,
for sure.
because I said whoever's going through that table is losing.
Yeah.
And Charlotte went
Becky
through
hit
that
a sick
power bomb. That's how she lost
from the
the
top of
SmackDown
the
Women's
from the
title,
top
actually.
of the
That
from
was
top
bliss.
rope to the floor. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, ain't nobody talk about that submission in the ladder though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlotte messed it up the first
Figure
time, and then
eight
she
ladder.
finally got it, which was pretty
Figure
sweet.
eight through the ladder.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
that's
Becky jumping
one
off
thing,
onto the
man.
table was
That's
pretty
one thing
Yeah,
that's
good.
yeah,
good
the one
when you're
leg.
in the ring. You got two
Yeah.
professionals.
yeah.
Although
For sure,
Jay,
that know
Jay,
each other pretty well.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I'm
make
saying?
it work no matter how.
Although- more referee talk. Jay was kind of upset about how the ref was at 9. Charlotte wasn't even on her feet.
Yeah.
They
They
didn't
still
know.
got up, but you know
They it was
that's WWE referee.
like they said, like when you got two people that know each other well and are actually good in the ring, like you can make magic on any
Yeah.
on any
And
stage.
all their
So,
matches have been great.
I'm not gonna lie,
All
Charlotte and Becky got
communication.
some good chemistry going, man.
so,
But
yeah,
let
good
me know
match.
who you think Becky's next challenger is going to be in the comments down below. I don't know. It might be Mella, or because Mella's a face now, so that would actually be
My
an
guess
opportunity.
would be Asuka. That would be
Yeah.
my guess.
I
But
think
you
okay
need
with
to
that.
turn her. If Becky Lynch is truly a baby face right now, you have to turn Asuka heel.
I still
That's
think
what she
heel.
needs.
At this point, all we can really do is wait and see what they do on Tuesday.
Yeah,
It's true.
to Monday and Tuesday.
I'm curious to see who's
Yeah.
Becky's next challenger is. Becky's
For sure.
on fire, like
And-
We know who Ronda's next challenger is, though.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
The
But-
Samoans.
Side note, I'm not a Charlotte fan, but ever since she blew me and Rob a kiss, I'm a Charlotte supporter. So
Big facts, that did
best of
happen.
luck to you and your
All my
future
kids
endeavors.
on baby and that did
Yeah.
happen.
Fire.
I'm just saying, it was
John
it
Laurinaitis
was
said
storyline
that.
wise.
Oh, people.
So,
But
the last
The
match,
main event was
my baby Nikki Bella versus Ronda Rousey. Sit your goofy self down on ball head. Look,
and
bro.
this match was really.
It was
how we
actually
expected
better
it to
than expected. I expected to go like
Solid.
7 minutes, like we all said before, but it actually went like 17 or 18. And then there was a
But it was a slow
point in the
build.
match where I thought Nikki Bella had hurt her neck because she like flew underneath the ropes. and
I
was
can't
grabbing her neck.
explain to you just how happy I am to have seen Nikki Bella get destroyed.
She didn't get
It was
destroyed,
almost-
but she got beat on.
To me, it was insulting she was even the main event of a women's evolution.
God, here
That's
we go.
true. That's
It,
true.
it was almost an insult.
Oh my God.
to
How is
me.
it an insult? You put
Nikki-
your two biggest names in the company together on
Nikki
Raw.
Bella.
This dude just said Nikki Bella.
To be fair though, Nikki lasted a lot longer than I thought she would.
And she hit her finisher. Was
And
I
like,
she
did have
actually
to
hit her
breathe, though.
finish.
yeah,
Way longer than
The
I
match
thought.
did kind of like, to me, it felt kind of slow, but
because you have to go slow with Nikki Bella because of her neck. She can't.
If I was Ronda, I would have held that armbar a little
Now,
bit more
Of course,
longer.
because you just want to see.
Now,
Nikki
hold
Bella
on.
hurt.
I would have ripped
Now,
her arm
hold
out of the
on.
socket, but that's just
Now,
me.
Nikki-
You're so disrespectful.
Nikki did surprise me. I did not expect her to hit a rack attack because of her neck.
No,
So
no,
that
that's
kinda
the rack
threw me
attack
off.
2.0. Her
Yeah.
first rack attack is where she drops
Drop-
him.
that's
She,
what- that's what I
that's
was trying to
yeah.
tell you.
John changed her move because of her neck.
Oh, actually, I remember that. Oh,
Yeah.
I remember the old one, but who
The
cares?
old one. It doesn't make a difference. She
I
still
mixed
took
it
a,
up.
took a L.
I'm happy if I never see a Bella on my TV screen again, but that's just me.
Yeah, she's probably not
Right.
coming back now since she lost. I think they pretty much just brought. I thought she was back full time, but they're pretty much were just bringing her back to do that thing with Ronda Rousey.
Which is still insulting. They brought her back for the one time to main
That's true.
event a women's evolution.
Nia Jax is probably. I don't know who Ronda Rousey's going to drop the belt to. If
It ain't gonna be Nia.
Not gonna be nice.
It's
But
probably gonna
the
be
match
Charlotte
main event
most likely.
it was a really fun match.
Now to bring up my point from earlier, I said I mentioned Shayna Baszler again. The interesting thing to me is that Rousey is able to win her matches just by being Ronda
Single-handedly.
Rousey. It was interesting that they had Shayna get help, but I guess that's also a classic heel move on their part.
Yeah.
So
But it's also like she doesn't need help because she's Shayna Baszler. She's
exactly. You would expect Shayna to not need help because she's the queen of spades, so
Big
she can take
facts.
care of it on her own. So it's interesting. It's going to be interesting to me to see how they actually bring the 4 horsewomen of UFC together. Because at this point, you got Shayna, who's like a dominant heel, and then pretty much the other two are practically heels.
Right, we don't know really much about.
But they're practically heels. Like
Facts, yeah, of course. After tonight, they're definitely heels.
They're definitely heels.
Well, since we're going back to that match, like you would think that the other women from NXT
you would think so, right?
will come and help.
But Bianca's a heel, and so is Lacey Evans.
But I mean,
I thought Candice LeRae is an audience.
She is, but I mean,
she doesn't wrestle.
It would be 1 against like 4.
Yeah, I mean, but
you could still. It was still worth a try.
Yeah.
But Kyrie gonna end up winning the Bag of War Games.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
All in all, the show was better than I expected. I guess that's because I kept my expectations low.
But you had to.
I thought they would have pulled out some more surprises. Like
maybe we'll get one tomorrow.
Yeah, we didn't see too many surprises like I thought we would. But for the build up that they gave it, I thought it was pretty decent.
Yeah.
Like they did a pretty bad job of building up this pay-per-view, if I'm being honest. But
they didn't blow it out the water, but like they blew, you know what I'm saying? They put a little,
they
little stank on it. It wasn't nothing major though. You feel me? Yeah. It was straight.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Still happy about Nikki Bella winning.
Yeah,
or
shut
losing.
up.
Thank God. If Nikki Bella had won this match, I would be in a much worse mood than I am right now.
You'd be the reverse.
I'm probably gonna go to sleep happy tonight and dream about her losing again because except I'm gonna be front row to see it. But,
man.
You know, that's just me. So if y'all the video's probably recorded at this point, y'all probably saw me dance like an idiot in the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't care. I look like an idiot on YouTube because
it's all good.
Nikki Bella sucks.
Shout out to y'all though. Speaking of that video is at 47 views and like 5 or 6 likes. Shout out to y'all, and I gained like 4 subscribers off of that. So shout out to y'all. So
let's give our
overall review. I was just about to say that out of 10. Since Nikki Bella and Charlotte lost, I give it a 5 out of 10. But if they would have won, I would have given it a 10 out of 10 all for it.
I give it a 7 solely on the 3 matches that I really liked: the Mae Young Classic, the NXT Women's Championship, and the SmackDown Women's Championship. Those are my top matches, so I give it a 7. Pretty solid review.
No doubt.
I'll give it a solid. I'll give it a 6.
Okay.
I only say that because there's a lot of confusion, a lot of botches. But overall, the show was pretty good. And actually, we didn't talk about this. They got a different stage.
We did forget to mention that. They actually invested money in the stage.
And they started off with a freaking rock concert. Like, they really do that.
I had to go 7 out of 10 too, I guess. You know, you factor in like all the small things. You know, they had a we didn't see a Raw stage or a SmackDown Live stage for once at a pay-per-view. That was nice. We had a few botches, but not as many as you probably would have expected from an all-women's pay-per-view, so that's nice. All the girls came out. They gave they all. We could have still did without Nikki Bella, but that's just me.
Forget you.
But I'm gonna give it.
Can you do without toothpaste? All right then, shut up.
Did you just compare Nikki Bella to an essential?
Exactly, she's an essential. She is
important.
If Nikki Bella to the revolution.
If Nikki Bella was,
you go tap out.
If Nikki Bella was air, I'd die before I inhale.
I'm breathing all that air. Nikki.
That ain't gonna be no good.
Bella.
That's carbon. That's
disrespectful.
That's carbon monoxide at best.
That's just the picture you cannot read.
Go
back to preschool.
Oh my God. Solid 7 out of 10. Solid 7 out of 10.
I mean, I only caught about half of it barely. So for what I saw, I give it a 6 out of 10. Well, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. So because the matches I saw were pretty good. They're pretty good. Even the Nikki Bella match was decent. I was kind of shocked by that.
Yeah.
But so I give it that. And the 0.5 is for the stage design. So good looking out WWE. I expect that more often. Now you got all this $60 million coming in from Saudi.
They're not going to use that to build a stage.
My hope is
more.
that if they make this an annual pay-per-view, that next year they actually put in effort instead of wasting their time doing these ridiculous shows in Saudi Arabia.
AJ Lee should have been there.
We were all kind of like.
I think everybody should have known she wasn't going to be
there.
We
should have, but it would have been a nice surprise. You feel me?
One could hope.
Yeah.
So AJ Lee would have been a really nice surprise. We probably all would have been like KIA at the, if AJ had came out. But
man,
it's great.
No more Hollywood. This is Hollywood.
all right, man. I appreciate y'all supporting my bro Rob. Make sure to show this to all your wrestling fans who might want a funny or ridiculous
subscribe.
Subscribe and like that video. Anything, if there's anything that y'all want us to discuss specifically, leave it down in the comments. If y'all had any different opinions about any of the matches or anything like that, leave it down in the comments. We look forward to making these videos.
Yeah, y'all know what to do, man. Leave a subscribe for your boy right here. Check out the latest video I dropped there. And also, if you want us to review Crown Jewel, get this video to like 5 likes. I want to bring it to you like Saturday or Sunday. Friday. But yeah, just get it to 5 likes. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We on the road to 80 subscribers.
And my brothers, if you not down for that, we got 2 words for you. Suck it!